Hi, this is Songwriting Journey with old Wooley. We're having a look at tracks and deciding where we're up to and what they each need so we can play in the next phase to be more efficient, time-wise predominantly, also brain power. It's a pretty noisy old time in the house. I could try and record, probably better not, just end up having unusable tracks. So this is me sitting down with the computer, listening and writing with a pen and paper. Here we go. This is the sort of thing. I'll flip to a page where we haven't actually done anything. Twine bows. There's always a pizzazz or something to make the song interesting sonically is what I want to do. Whether there's going to be a solo, if there is one, and what's going to play it. The rhythm is, that's usually for the percussion. Say what the instruments are. Secondary instruments, right? Is it just going to be guitar or is it going to be something else? I'll play a few instruments, so I might as well put something there. And notable yet to do, which we'll summarise. And we got one of these for each of the songs. For instance, there we got tom heavy drums. Most of these aren't done, so we'll go through one of them. Oh, silly voice. Yeah, silly voice is there. All right, so how are we going to do it? I'm going to do time blows, which means bringing it up in the door. Where is it? There, sorry. And we got to wait a little bit, of course, loading all this stuff. So let's go back to the start and see what it sounds like. Maybe we need to put up the volume. That's the thing I put in last night. I'm going to figure out how to get those in a separate space. And the real question is, I was wondering whether I could get away with not having a bass in this. I don't want to muddy it up. But I think it's going to need something, not just drums, just sitting low in the mix. Boom, 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 boom. Nice and slow and steady. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that. All right, so we will put a bass in that one. All right, and so we want boom, 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 boom. Solo is already done, that's going to be slide plus steel. There we go. Rhythm. Come back to that secondary instrument already done, it's already done. So steel. Slide. Kind of winding around each other. We'll do bass. Drums. What we're going to do for drums for that one, we actually thought in stacked it should be bongo and tambourine. There, just because that could be fun, and if it doesn't work we can quickly do something else, and that's it. Alright, great. So we got something like that. That's a rhythm there. So percussion, bongo, tambourine. Because I don't actually have a tambourine with a skin, so I think the idea of using the bongo is a good idea. And there's two tones there. And probably Fee said she wanted to do harmony. Well, really, counter melody. Counter melody. There we go. So that's left to do bass, percussion, counter melody, vocals. I think we'll call that a day. Moving on. So close. Yes, save whatever change I did. Won't be too bad there. Long memories. Alright, so what did I have on this one? I said wow factor for long memories will be, I was trying to get to do a Wurlitzer sort of thing. So kind of like that shonky sort of organ, or not. Solo. Let's have a listen what's in what we call the bridge here. Let's see. Well, there's nothing there, is it? It's pretty thin. So maybe that could be solo. I know that kind of classic kind of that slow attack sort of thing. We can do got bass. We'll just keep it like that. Is there anything else that I wanted for long memories? Tom heavy drums. We'll just do that there. So we can do Wurlitzer organ. We've got drums. What we're thinking, that's tom heavy. Technically there's not much left to do. And the real question is, will that be enough vocally, is it? New York reindeer and loneliness. I think a second voice would ruin it. So the only other thing is, do we want to do Magpie Song? Why not? We want to really hammer home the concept. All right, so maybe that could be inform the key. No, it's already got a key, but I mean, we can inform the melody here. Something like that. Yeah, sounds good. All right, moving on. Christmas at Home benefits. Let's close that one. Christmas at Home. Not taking too long, so I'm moving on. Banjo uke or slow claw hammer. Really? Is that my idea? It felt so right, I wondered why I'm going somewhere. I'm making a mistake. What key is that in? I think they're better off having mandolin. We'll save the claw hammer uke for a different song. Mendo. Keep it simple. Drums. What if we could do something like a cowbelly type? Chock. And all right, simple drum. That's cowbell. Mando. Solo. Mando. Line. Keep them separate. Write them separately so that I don't get caught up in making it too over the top. Okay. All right, good enough. Missing You This Year needs a solo as a D harmonica. And I think, do we close the other one? Close Missing You This Year. That's right. Let's see what we got. Oh, they break like hearts on this Christmas we're apart. Don't know how long we'll be up here, but we are missing. pretty simple. Boom, tis, tis, boom, tis, tis. That's going to be intro harmonica. I think we just stick it with harmonica and see what happens. Harmonica and percussion. It's probably going to be hi-hat. Where would the... Oh yeah, that's right. Come back to this one. This one is going to need... Rhythm needs... This one will be bells. No, back to here. Secondary instrument, we've got harmonica. That pretty much does most of that. Yeah, the mournful cry. Start of solo, like a bend. Something like that. Alright, Uncle Gav's. It's just decision making and sticking with decision. Was there anything else? I reckon resonator. I don't know whether we will, because we've got that in other songs, but it's a good instrument. Back to Uncle Gav's. Close. No, we can change it. Uncle Gav's. Oh, there was something really cool going to happen with this, wasn't there? It starts on a chorus.
Hosting Christmas and we'll be here the whole week. I hope to see the back home, maybe sit in the drum.
One of the big problems with that song is just boom, 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 boom. It's very much like that. So you need something that kind of fills the gaps sonically, like a rhythm issue. Like, so it's not going to be fixed by drums, unless it's a big ride sound, or crash, sort of, maybe a crash. Why not? Lengthen the sound out so it's not just all staccato. Bop, 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 bop. And then we got push, 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 push. Push. Okay, what else are we going to do that? Boom. It'd be good to have something, actually. If we had that'd be great to have violin on, or fiddle. The classic legato instrument. Don't have that, but I'd figure that out. Someone could do it for me, or I could do it myself. Oh, hang on. That's in C sharp. What a pain to play on that instrument. That's a toughie, isn't it? We'll get rid of that. That's not so helpful. Legato sounding instrument that we've got in the house. Not the bass, but it's going boom, boom, boom. Already recorded. Piano. I'm already doing a lot of those sorts of things. Will the cymbals do it? Will that be enough? Crash and something that just vibrates along. Something like this. I don't really want to use synth again. Okay. That's an indeterminate haven't thought of second legato instrument. Really obvious.
My mum's letting me get out the sewing machine.
And then we got solo. There's no solo in that one, so we don't need to worry about it. Well, we could. That's the thing. We've got mandolin there. We could have tremolo mandolin. That might be it. Okay, tremolo mandolin, like a kind of lots of staccato notes that turn it into a ringing sort of thing, and a crash will do it. All right, cool. Rehab for Christmas. Let's pop out of there. Close. Nope. Open.
I can help you by holding
See, quite noisy here.
Yeah.
Okay, give us a sec. Okay, there we go.
Christmas.
Oh, that's
I
loud.
pray Jesus that me back here. Oh, I owe him my
That needs fiddle.
life if I stay there this time. Oh, I swear that I've seen
Dun, 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 dun. Like a hoedown sort of feel.
for so long. I thought I was different.
And I reckon, add those to it. Said not to embellish it. What do we do here? That's not bad. It's not great. All right. Look, I think we do those bits. I think it was a good idea. Gnomes. Okay. Close. Yes. And Gnomes Who Rescued Christmas. Oh, we haven't got the Good Kings. All right, let's see what's going on here, because this is pretty bare bones. Is it just?
I know they couldn't beat us in a fist fight. Gnomes love annoying folks with pranks and dirty jokes. Our sense of humour's just a bit too.
I think we leave that pretty close to what it is. I don't mind using the clicks plus clicks, because it's mostly going to be shh, 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 with these bells sitting there. Is there a solo section? Bridge. Bit of chat. And silly gags. Alright, chat and silly gags. Who would have thought? There you go. And the last bit is going to be quit out of that one, close, and then we, no. And the last one, where have all the good kings gone? So what's the wow here? I like the idea of doing this sort of semi-live because
And he became a martyr. But if you look around for the good king,
solo has to be a guitar, sort of a dive bomb sort of
but
thing.
it's not what they believe in.
What's happening here? Well, that sets up the whole solo. Oh, that solo is going to be... want to take a 1300 year song or something, 1200 year song. And so we've got that second instrument. is simple. Yeah, I can't have sleigh bells on this one as well.
What does this mean for your Christmas song? Should you just stop singing?
Oh, secondary instrument here was going to be
all
banjo.
those earthly kings never got there
Come on.
through compassion.
Okay. Right, so decisions are made. Good decisions, who cares? Get them done. Just some points of difference. I'm going to go back and look and see whether it's actually that much drums or whether I've just avoided it. That's not really the point. I want them to sound like finished songs rather than me deciding not to play drums. And I have to learn drums to do that, and that'll be fine. Other than that, yeah, probably about 4 or 5 different instruments left per song, including voices, and just the mixing and mastering for each of those. So, yeah, feeling good about things. The drums are going to take the longest anyway, but we'll just see what we have to do. All right, so like, subscribe, make me money, go write some music. Come see old Wooley when I finally get a Christmas album launch, which looks like I have to start booking. Yeah, take it easy, have some fun. See you later.